Not around.
How does he know all that kind of stuff?
Don't worry, he knows. Now, do you want me to finish or what?
Yes.
Well, then quit interrupting.
Okay.
Okay. When you have an older brother and he leaves for the night, that's when Gary sneaks in, but only when everyone's asleep. You won't even hear him come in. He's supernatural.
I'm sorry, Tommy, it is a problem. You're a letterman in 3 sports, you're one of the most popular boys in school, and you're a straight A student.
So what does that have to do with camping?
It means you should be spending your weekends dating, not with Dickie.
He prefers to be called Dick now?
Is that so?
Yes, sir. On account that he's older now, and his father...
Enough! You're gonna march upstairs and tell Dick, that the camping trip is canceled.
I can't back out now, Dad. Dick will think I'm the biggest rat in the world.
I'm beginning to think that that's all you care about is Dick. Marianne, get the phone book. We're gonna get Tommy a date for tonight.
Walter, it's too late. Why don't you just wait till next week?
Nonsense. Tommy's not leaving this house unless it's with a girl. Try calling the Websters.
I ran into Miss Webster at the grocery store today. I think Susan has syphilis.
Well, then we can send Tommy over there with some cough medicine. Tommy, go tell your friend to go home. And Tommy?
Yes, Dad?
Don't come home until there's some stink on your fingers. I mean, really, Marianne, I never thought I'd see the day when a son of mine would prefer Dick over a woman.
Walter, he's almost a man. You can't expect him to do what you want him to do.
I can be pretty convincing, honey.
I was just saying he's getting too old now.
If I have to, I'll go upstairs and beat that boy until Dick is the last thing on his mind. As soon as I have another drink.
Then he hides under your bed and waits.
Waits for what?
He waits for the right time, then BAM! Grabs you by your ass and carries you back to his dungeon.
My dad will hear him and stop him.
Didn't you hear me, stupid? He has superpowers.
Like what? Can he fly?
Of course he can. And he can also sprinkle magical ball dust on your parents so they don't wake up.
Magical ball dust? Wow.
Then he drags you off into his dungeon and makes you have coitus.
Ugh. I'm not having coitus with Glad Hand Gary.
You don't even know what coitus is.
Yes, I do. It's that big green thing that looks like broccoli. So how does he put the magical ball dust on my parents?
Well, first, he goes to your mom and rests his balls on her chin. Hey, Tommy, tell Robert Wadlow Jr. here about Glad Hand Gary.
Is it true?
Of course it's true. Gary will meet you underneath the Millburn Bridge and shake hands with your wiener for 3 whole cents a pop.
What?
I mean, I never heard of him.
Come on, Tommy. We should probably get going anyway.
Listen, Dickie. About camping. My father thinks...
You boys better get a move on. It's going to be nightfall soon.
But I thought Dad said...
Yeah, but your father's sleeping. Hurry up and don't go through the kitchen or you'll wake him.
Oh, Dickie, by the way, my sleeping bag's at the cleaner, so we're going to have to use yours again.
Again?
No.
Petey, what is it? What's wrong?
No! He's gonna get me!
Who's going to get you? What are you talking about?
He knows!
Who knows?
He's got magical ball dust.
Petey, what did I tell you about that devil's language?
He's gonna rest his balls on your chin!
That's enough, young man. You wake your father, you're going to be in big trouble. Peter, Caligula, or Dimmerling, get back here. Calm down and tell me why you're screaming.
'Cause he's a little bitch.
He's coming to get me. Tommy's gone, and you and Dad are sleeping. That's when he comes. He sneaks into the house at night, and he's got these supernatural...
Oh, jeez, I don't want to hear your life story. It's 4 a.m. and I'd like to get some sleep, too. We'll talk about this in the morning.
But if you go to sleep, he'll come and get me. And I won't be here in the morning.
Oh, Petey. Quit being a pussy and go to bed. Oh, and Petey?
Yes, Mom?
Next time you scream, could you scream like a man? You sound like a little girl. It's really embarrassing. And he said a man will come and get him because Tommy isn't in the room.
That boy and his imagination.
Oh, there's more.
Oh,